Hi everybody, yeah, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. And for those you don't know, I'm Tina. Hi. Yes, today I'm going to show you, for those that don't know, how you can make these cute little bracelets like this one here that I'm wearing. Isn't that cute? I'm also wearing this one here. But I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. I'm grabbing my little thingies here. You're going to need one of these little things, and you're going to need this tiny little hook because you're going to use that to grab the rubber bands. It's much easier with the tiny hook than it is trying to do it without it. Trust me. I know. Anyways, we're going to pick some random colors to start with, because I'm not going to do a whole bracelet. I'm just going to show you how it's done. And so I think we'll go with some, we'll go with some yellow and orange and some just solid yellow and some solid orange. So I'm gonna bring you on down as soon as I shut this. As soon as I shut that, so I can show you how it's done. I think that'll work. So come on down. Yep, I cleared off my table. I cleared off the table so we have some, so it looks a little better. And as you can see, I got the yellow bands, the orange bands, and then these multicolored ones. So I think we'll start off with this one here. And so you can do this with your fingers, which I will show you. As you can see, it's like two fingers. But yeah, first thing, you're going to start by taking the rubber band and turning it into like a 8. And then you're going to just put on the colors you want. I'm going to put on yellow. You first start with 2. You'll have 3 on there all the time. So right there, that's how we're starting. And then it's very easy. You just take this one and you just pull it into the middle. And then you're just going to push these 2 down because you got to add another. And I'm just going to add another one of these. I'm just going to do it this one, then yellow, then orange, etc., etc. And then we're going to pull in another one, and then another, push them down, and I'll get the yellow again. And I mean, this is really easy when you're like stressed out or something. You need, or if you like need something to do with your hands, and you can just grab this and start fiddling. And the rubber bands you use is so cheap. I mean, you can actually buy them at the dollar store. Here we actually got it started a little bit. I'm gonna put this one back on. You know, the one that you did like a little 8, you only do that for the very first one. You don't do it again. Nope. And then we're gonna go to the yellow. And you just keep going on and on until you got the bracelet or the necklace, as long as you want it to be. It's going to be nice, vibrant colors. Yes, it is. And as you can see, it's already taken shape like these ones are. Starting to take that shape. So let's continue on. Push it down, grab the next color in your thing. I think I'll make this one for Josie. The only thing you need to do is remember your colors, use the sequence of your colors, and not forget. Yeah, I made one that was like a pretty rainbow. I looked up online, you know, the colors of the rainbow, what order they go in, and that's what I did with Josie's. I made her a little rainbow choker and a little rainbow bracelet. And she loves them. And like I said, you just got to remember your sequence of colors. I've gotten confused before. I'll get like 3 or 4 down and I realize I messed up the color. And I need to be really careful because I'm talking at the same time. And then also trying to remember, you know, what order my colors are going in. I won't be surprised if I've already messed it up. It sounds like something I would do, yeah. But, yeah, see? Isn't that pretty? I love that. I love the colors. They make beautiful, it's going to make a beautiful bracelet. But I wanted to show you another way of doing this. I'm just going to take this off. And I'll just start it over again when I'm ready to do it off. So you're just going to start it off the way you did. Instead of putting 2 more on here, you're just going to put 1. And this will make it more flat instead of like the cube shape of the bracelet I'm wearing. Yeah, this will keep it flat. And again, you just got to remember the sequence, the order that you're going in. Yeah. Get down there. Get this over on this side. You won't really be able to see it until we get further along. But it's also harder to see, okay, what's my next color? Usually when you're doing it the other way, you can see exactly what color you're supposed to do next. I think it's yellow. Because I don't remember. I've already forgotten. But I'm thinking it's yellow because I'm doing the same color that I was doing with the other bracelet I was making. And then some orange. And then this one again, the multicolored one. Yeah, the next time I go to the store, I'm definitely going to buy a whole bunch of rubber bands because I've been going through these rubber bands like crazy. Let me try it again. There. And you can start seeing how it looks this way. It's just like a little chain. It's not, you know, really, you know, this is like a cube and this is going to be more flat. And I think it's the orange turn. And you push that baby down. Now I think it's time for this one. I think it's this one, yellow, then orange, and then rinse and repeat. But this way, when you're doing it this way, it does go by much faster because, I don't know, because you're not doing 3 at a time. This one, this way, you're just making it a real quick link. Isn't that cute? You're just doing a quick link and it's done. Yeah. So we're going to pretend that's the end of the necklace so I can show you how you tie it off. Yeah, that was my honey calling. And I didn't realize answering it would completely turn the video off because I had paused it. So when you buy a kit, You know, they give you like a whole bunch of, you know, beads. I'm going to close this so they don't fall out. But, you know, they give you a whole bunch of beads, little charms to put on it and stuff like that. I did make one of my bracelets I made for Josie. I did put some beads on it. They're like pony beads. They also included some like regular kind of beads where, well, they're kind of like a little flower. I'll just take one out and show you. I'll take one out and show you. I'll show you the pony bead. And here's the pony beads. As you can see, there's a big old hole. So when I was stringing them onto the rubber bands, I was able to just, you know, stick this into the hole, grab the rubber band, pull it through, and then I had a bead on it. But with these have tiny little holes, and so this little thingy doesn't fit in there. See, it don't fit in. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to do that unless I can find an even smaller crochet hook. I don't know. Okay, so you also get these little S thingies. Let me show you. It's just a little S thing where you use to, you know, tie off the ends so you can make it into a bracelet. Here on my bracelet, I'll show you. It has that. The little S thingy, you know, holding the two ends together. But I might as well show you how easy it is to do it. So we'll pretend, you know, we got our bracelet made and we're ready to put on our S hook or whatever you want to call it. And the way I do it, the way I find it easy is I just grab it here and I pull that one off, and then I grab it here and I pull that one off. And then I go down to the end and I grab the two rubber bands, well, the two ends of the rubber band. As you can see, because it's in an 8, it's not going to come off. And that is why you do it in an 8. The way I do it is I put it between my two fingers like this and just slide it in there. It's connected. Hey, it could be a ring. There you go. That's one sexy ring. Yeah, that's an idea. I never thought of that. I never thought about making little rings. I wonder if Josie would wear a little ring. I don't know. Not sure. I think it would have to be tighter than that to be a ring. But it's cute. Isn't that cute? I like that idea. I never thought of that. But yeah, that is it. That's how you do the rubber bands. I think you call it, you loom. Is that what it is? You loom the rubber bands into a bracelet. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, you'll have to let me know if you already knew how to do this. You'll have to give me any hints, clues on different ways to, you know, make the little patterns, you know, instead of just, you know, the cube and this kind of like chain. Ooh, well, it is a rubber band. It is a rubber band, and I just snapped it to the side. Oh, well. So, yeah, that's it. So, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions or if you just want to leave a comment, leave one down below. And if you liked the video, I would appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. But, again, thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.